The first jigsaw puzzle ever made was said to have been in 1760 by a John Spilsbury, an engraver and map maker. Jigsaw puzzles come in different sizes, shapes, levels of difficulty, pieces, and pictures found in the box. But the instructions are basically the same. Take the pieces found in the box, put them together until they form this beautiful picture on top of the box. Sounds simple. Yet, even as we speak, someone is giving up on their jigsaw puzzle. God bless you. This is your sister, Margarita Figueroa. And today's theme is God, why this puzzle? We're going to be reading from Genesis chapter 16, 7 through 10, and paraphrasing. The angel of the Lord says, "Where are you coming from, and where are you going?" "I am running away from my mistress Sarah," Hagar answered. Then the angel of the Lord told her, "Go back and submit." Go back to your mistress and submit. What a hard command to follow. Go back and submit to what made you make the decision to leave in the first place. If you ever had a jigsaw puzzle, you know that at the top of the box there's this breathtaking picture. But when you open it, there are random looking pieces that are hard to make heads or tails from. Puzzles represents our lives. The box holder is God, and the picture on the box is the finished product of what God is doing in our lives. Sometimes God allows you to get a glimpse of the picture on the box. Other times we are left with an instructions. Put the pieces together. God made a very special promise to Abraham. Genesis 13 states, "I will make descendants as the dust of the earth." He is to be the father of many nations. God shows Abraham a partial look into the top of the box of the jigsaw puzzle. What a beautiful picture. But when Abraham opens his box, it has many pieces in this puzzle. The instruction from God was simply trust me, as it is today for our lives. Trust God. The pieces of the puzzle represents the choices we make in our lives or life events. Some pieces are easy to put together. Others can be more challenging. Abraham was promised a great nation, which would require him to have at least one child, but his wife Sarah could have no children. Isn't it very interesting that we can trust a puzzle company to put all the pieces together in the box so that we can finish our puzzle? Yet we have difficulty trusting that God has all the pieces needed to complete his purpose in our lives. "How can I become a leader when I stutter?" was the words that Moses used when he questioned the ability of the creator of his jigsaw puzzle. "God, but why so many pieces? God, why so many trials?" Well, lean not to your own understanding. I remember in my youth trying to put the pieces of the puzzles together and getting frustrated when I could not. So I would try to force the pieces together so that they would work, but it would only add to my frustration. Sarah laughed because she was of a certain age and it seemed impossible to receive God's promise. And instead of letting God do what he had to do, she felt the need to help God. And she forced the situation. She suggested or persuaded her husband to lay with her handmaid, her servant, Hagar. Sarah was forcing the pieces to fit. As we often do, when we believe that we should be further along, we try to force God to do what we ask, and we make dangerous decisions that can have long-lasting consequences. Before long, Hagar is pregnant, and this is where the level of this puzzle becomes more complex. Hagar now has something Sarah does not, and this fills her with pride, which makes Sarah jealous, which in turn Sarah lashes out against Abraham, blaming him and demanding that he does something. "God, it's your fault that this is happening to me. Pastor, it's your fault because you never gave me an opportunity to preach. It is your fault because you never gave me the opportunity to take a missionary trip. It's my supervisor's fault because I got fired. Why, God, did you let this happen?" God's promise to Abraham sounded great. Yet the reality was that many times Abraham had to make tough decisions that seemed not to align to the picture on the box. Remember when he had to take his son to become a possible sacrifice? Sometimes events in your life will seem not to align up with your calling, but everything has its purpose. Agar decides to run away. Whatever she was dealing with was just not what she expected would happen. Many people leave unfinished puzzles because they do not realize how much time it would take to finish or how much commitment it would require. Others lose interest. No one seems to agree with my vision, so therefore it cannot be from God. And we give up, we run, and we hide. But God will step in because when He has a plan for you, where can you hide from Him? You must finish your puzzle. He tells Agar to stop. Stop what she was doing. Stop running from her problems. Stop being afraid. He tells her, go back and face your fears, not by going somewhere else, but by going back to the place where she felt she was being persecuted, where she felt there was jealousy, where she felt she was being mistreated. And she was told to submit. Submit to your leaders, your pastor, submit to God and to His word. Humble your heart. We know because the Bible tells us that Agar went back. Sarah had a child, and Abraham finished his puzzle and had the greatest nation, and through him, or through his son, we had the greatest gift, which was Jesus, our Redeemer. Only the great blessings await when you patiently follow God's instruction and put the pieces in the places God guides you to put them. If today you're struggling with your spiritual jigsaw puzzle and you think things don't seem to fit, or you're feeling discouraged and you want to quit, don't quit. Here are some helpful tips. God will open doors in His time. Anything worth doing takes time and perseverance. Your life is a masterpiece, one piece at a time. And when you finish this puzzle, get ready because God has a new puzzle in store for you. This is your sister, Margarita Figueroa. God bless you.